Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome back to Ace Attorney: Justice for All. And if I sound louder than usual, that's because now that the holidays are over and everything, I finally have the house to myself again, so I'm able to record and be as loud as I want. Yes, I'm sure you guys are all missing that. Anyway, whatever the case would be, when we last left off, we were in this. I was kind of in this pickle where I was kind of stuck at this certain section of the case. Of the courtroom, I suppose. And you guys suggested that I suggest submitting Maya's profile to prove that it wasn't her in the picture. I like that idea, but I'm going to hold on to that thought. Honestly, I'm going to get to the game in a second. Let me just explain my plan first. What I'm thinking that I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to try giving up, because I think that's what we're supposed to do, and that might sound crazy, but I think if you remember when I submitted the picture as proof that that wasn't Maya, my green bar dropped all the way to just like a tiny sliver, like a very small sliver, and I think that's the game's way of basically telling me that I'm not supposed to try to go with anything. And honestly, I just saved before then, so like if I'm wrong, then I'll just load the save and then, go with your guys' idea. So, okay, let's go ahead and hit continue. We've been talking for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, if I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I could present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Okay, I'm gonna go with can't present anything yet. I hope this is right, I really do. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough! Is this it? Is this all I could do? Okay, they're continuing off like this. I think this is what I was supposed to do. I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. That was Mia. What was my Mia voice? Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia? Holy crap, she looks very different than she did in the first game, I'll say that much. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Oh, she's using Pearl's body, that's why. Pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go! Excuse me? But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! I was murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it subconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Hold it, Judge! I'm not done yet! I can't lose! Please wait, Your Honor! The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. Ah! No! No! They wouldn't! No, this is going on far too long for this to be, like a you fell cutscene, I think. Like, if it was a you fell cutscene, I would have failed already, I think. If I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, Okay, never mind. Thank you, Miss Von Karma. It's fine, I'll allow another testimony. A Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Well, tough shit. You signed up to be a judge, so do your job. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck. What am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay. Okay, you got it. See? See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? I wouldn't call it going to the judge. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Yep, that's what I was about to say. Anyway. Witness account part 2! I'm ready, Lana! I hope you are. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Huh, interesting. Nothing sounds different from before. No, but there is something different. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like, as you will taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. I notice I'm not really consistent with my W's with my German accent. Sometimes I pronounce them like normal, like wha, and sometimes I pronounce them like a V. I don't know. Anyway. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. Okay, let's go ahead and press. Hold it! So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Excuse me. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Okay, I was, kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Hold it, Miss, Lana Hart. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Eh? What? Well, I reckon that's possible. Objection! If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that the Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Ugh, sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm sure you guys miss my super over-dramatic voices, which honestly, the past 2 recording sessions, I had to tone them down because there were other people in the house. Anyway, I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna be the dirt of the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. Forget the dirt on the stars. Get the dirt on the stars, not be the dirt of the stars. Anyway, she goes through jobs faster than a baby through Wow, Phoenix. Picking up on Lada's, whatchamacallits. Wow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice, tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. By the way, stereo is an acceptable pronunciation. Stereo is not the only acceptable pronunciation. I remember someone picking on me for pronouncing it as stereo. Anyway, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Two, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to this court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma! Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Save. By the way, the whole push-up challenge is over. You don't have to do push-ups for this one. Okay, continue from save point. I'm sure some of you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Leave it to the judge. I'm gonna confront Franziska. Your Honor, the defense asks the prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious? I'm changing accents for her, aren't I? But you hid the evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I think it wouldn't have mattered what I chose. I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's it's worth? Okay, sure. How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Lada's photo 2 added to the court record. Actually, okay, so that's what it looks like. That's not the same. That doesn't even look like Maya to begin with. That looks completely different. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Well, I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? If you guys thought that I was gonna save, you know me all too well. It's probably annoying, but I don't care. I take no risks, especially when I have like all of like 1 or 2 chances. Like my green bar is incredibly low. Now should I or should I not drop the issue? Insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the chilling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Oh boy, she's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. That's, Mia. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit! Oh boy. It's unbelievable that she can... However, it is true. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into a person she's calling. I wonder if she knows what she's doing. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. But what is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all of mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned to the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this. I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that this person in this picture is not Maya Fey? I don't know. 3 saves! Yay! From save point. This is getting... I can't prove it, I can prove it, I can't prove it. Oh, wait a minute. What about the... No, we don't have that in evidence, though. Shit. Alright, I can prove it, sure. Your Honor! Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture... Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted the problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange about this picture? Okay, so there's the dead body. There's a gun. Okay. Well, I think what might be the issue here is the bullet hole in the sleeve. There's no bullet hole. So, I'm going to try this. Maybe. Take that! Please direct your attention here. To this sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what I saw. Yes, I did it! Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Oh, goodness. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. It never changes. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. And she bows. Tisk. I know, I said too many tisks, I don't care. Jumping the gun, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean, and what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it! That woman knew about everything, that bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at this next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, all right? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction, and that is that I should save. Of course I'm gonna save. Oh, and you know what? It's actually towards the end of the episode, so we're gonna go ahead and hit continue and go from save point. And we'll choose this in the next episode. I am a mad scientist, holy in Kyoma. Okay, bye. See you guys in the next episode.